It's the last thing we want or expect. Our home or building damaged by sinkhole activity beneath it. The resulting cracks in floors, walls and ceilings aren't just unsightly. They may be signs of serious structural damage. However, L.R.E Ground Services Incorporated provides an outstanding solution to this problem, which is so prevalent in Florida. It's called compaction grouting, or pressure grouting, a method of stabilizing structures that have been damaged when the soil beneath them shifts abruptly or settles beyond normal limits. It's also a highly regarded preventative measure to help keep structures from shifting or settling over time, especially in areas prone to such activity. Quite simply, compaction grouting involves injecting grout through threaded steel casing into the ground beneath and around the foundation. The grout pumped into the ground under high pressure compacts the surrounding soil, then solidifies to form a solid base. No one performs this important job better, cleaner, or more professionally than L.R.E Ground Services Incorporated. An acknowledged expert in compaction grouting, L.R.E has completed more than 4,000 foundation repair and sinkhole stabilization projects with a 0 failure rating since its founding in 1989 by Raymond and Susan Woollever. Since then, homeowners and insurance companies, city and county governments, and high-profile corporations have turned to L.R.E's expert staff of over 130 employees to resolve their foundation or settling issues. With offices in Brooksville, Florida, L.R.E Ground Services Incorporated is a state-certified building contractor and is fully licensed and insured. In addition, L.R.E has earned and maintained an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and belongs to the Associated Builders and Contractors and the Florida Association of Sinkhole Stabilization Specialists, which was co-founded by L.R.E's Raymond Woollever in 2006 to set standards and uphold ethics in the sinkhole repair industry. To date, less than 15% of foundation contractors in Florida have met the criteria necessary to become approved members of FAS3. L.R.E is one of them. L.R.E staff approaches each home and building repair as if their family depends on it, which is why L.R.E receives hundreds of referrals each year. The process of compaction grouting begins with a site inspection by an L.R.E Ground Services project representative who reviews the engineer's recommendation and determines what equipment will be used to complete the program. After the site report is prepared, L.R.E staff members design a plan of action for the best results. Then, based on this analysis, L.R.E prepares a detailed cost estimate and contract, which are presented to the homeowner. Once the contract is signed, another L.R.E team revisits the site for a comprehensive pre-grouting inspection, noting all existing damage to the structure inside and out. Then, L.R.E determines what, if any, landscaping challenges exist. Finally, a state-certified firm inspects the site to locate and mark utility lines before digging begins. If there is an existing well and sprinkler system, a courtesy check is made to ensure that everything is in proper working order. After the preliminary inspections are completed, L.R.E's well-trained uniformed technicians arrive to fix the problem, while trying not to disturb your life. L.R.E places plastic sheathing beneath the equipment to help keep any oil or contaminants from getting on the street. and is always careful to use ground supports under hoses and pipes where needed, so as not to damage your yard. Great effort is always made to avoid any home damage by placing barriers between home and operating equipment. During the first step, LRE's crew uses 3-inch diameter steel casing to drill points approximately 10 feet apart, a short distance from the structure. These measurements are carefully monitored by LRE and the supervising engineering firm. Because LRE specializes in residential repair, its specifically designed equipment can maneuver in the tightest spaces with ease. This dramatically reduces the chances for damage. Next, cement grout is pumped at high pressure through steel casings, flowing into all cracks, crevices, and voids in the limestone beneath the structure. Once desired pressure and/or lift is achieved, the casing is extracted in intervals until it reaches a depth of 12 to 15 feet below ground level. This process is repeated at each point until the structure's perimeter has been stabilized and the grouting is complete. However, while the grouting process may be finished, LRE isn't done yet. Still ahead is a final site inspection to find damage that may have occurred during the repair process. This is the last of a series of inspections performed to see if additional damage has occurred. LRE work crews clean the work site daily, removing excess concrete, discarding debris, and other materials, ensuring your property is as clutter-free as possible during the process, and making every effort to protect your home and yard from further damage. Clean, qualified, licensed, and insured. Customer satisfaction is always guaranteed. From start to finish. LRE strives to ensure that each project has been completed in conjunction with the supervising engineer, and that the homeowner or commercial property owner is completely satisfied. L.R.E Ground Services Incorporated, providing a solid foundation of trust since 1989.